Hello all and welcome back to Title Decider 3.0. It's the third title decider game in a row. Second place Liverpool versus first place Ipswich with a little bit of extra spice. They have got a game in hand. We are 4 points ahead of them. Game in hand. Arsenal 63 points, Man United 62 points. They've also got, Arsenal have also got a game in hand. So it is coming down to this. We have had a tricky spell. We beat Villa 1-0. We lost to Newcastle 1-0. Alan Shearer with a goal. And we drew the derby, the big game. Phillips scoring though. John Goodman equalising for Norwich late on. So they've potentially thrown a spanner in the works. And we saw our defeat to Spurs. So we've hit some nerves at the absolute worst time. Liverpool away at Anfield, played them 3 times. We got that win over them last game of the season last year. We lost to them narrowly this year at home, and we lost to them at Anfield in year 1 up. Carragher scored late on. So let us get into it. Quick bit of Ramel watch, and 8. That's a good omen. So the game is today. We've hit part of our poor form has been caused by some bad injuries. So we've got Keats unfit for this game. We've got Huppier. He can't be playing in this game. We've had to bring Jarman back into the first team squad to try and help us get through this. So we're going to get Huppier in his left back spot. We're going to get Mullins in, and that is going to give us space on the bench. We've got, tell you what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring Mosto on. So there we go. Richard Wright, Robertson, Huppier, Warwick, Carl Laurie, Mullins, Holland, Manishi, Phillips, Hartson, Risso. So with a bench of Johnson, Parker, Scally, Mosto and Shea Given. So Mosto barely featured this year, but he's come back in for this game. Tackling 20, stamina 20. Decent determination. What was his determination? I've lost it. 17. Yeah, so I feel like he's a big game player. And we might need that today. And we are going on fast, medium second half, depending on how the first half is going. Liverpool, Carlo Nash, John Terry, left back, Dominic Matteo, Ian Pearce, Marek Shimzid, one of the standout youth players on here, Carragher in midfield, Lamouchi, O'Callaghan dropped back into midfield. Yari Littman, what's Littman in like? Littman's decent. And then they are behind the deadly duo of Robbie Keane and Michael Owen. Rabran Sandaratana. No idea how you pronounce that. That felt like when you would learn languages at school and they would ask you to try and break stuff down. But here we go. O'Callaghan seen his name for the first time. That's gone over. A lovely move by Liverpool. If only Owen could have finished. Not what I want to see. I wonder which end we're attacking first. Oh no, George is pulling the strings. I can already feel it. I wonder if I should put one of the midfielders on here. Here is Big John though. Phillips is through on goal. Nash smothers the ball. We played against Carlo Nash before, didn't we? Look, handling 20, but reflexes only of 9. He's played a lot of games for them this year, though. You could argue he's potentially their weakest link. Things are going okay, though. We've had that one shot. We had that chance. Owen must score. Richard Wright has turned it around, and that's why he's in the Players' Team of the Year for the 2nd year running, although he's only on the bench once again. So he's still got that hurdle to get over. Now, I feel like I didn't even touch on this coming in. There is one defender you might have been saying, well, Kev, what about Wilson? Wilson has been sold. 4.2 million to Aston Villa. I've been taking the money early on him, ready for next year, and their centre-back. Of all the players, we've let their centre-back score. It is Pearce. So half-time is going to come. Hopefully it's still going to be 1-0. Also close down. And we've got some stuff to do at half-time because this is not good enough. We absolutely cannot lose this. Oh, George. And hope to still be coming away with the league title. Oh, man, we nearly went into half-time 3-0 down here. The Anfield Roar would be going insane if that had happened. Lifeline, Big John. It's only our second shot, that, isn't it? And now I'm a bit like, what do I do? Because we've got a goal, but we know it's not good enough. Laurie must now be careful. Free kick to Liverpool. Right saves. Half time. Right. That was tense. Phillips is not having a good game. Going back to what brought us here, guys, it is the 3-2-2-3. We've got Wright, Huppier, Woolwork, Holland, Robertson, Laurie, now playing as dedicated wing-backs. Manishi and Mullins, Phillips, Hartson, Risso. Phillips has got a little chance here, start of the second half to get going. Huppier and Woolwork have stepped up. Richard Wright, despite his rating, has stepped up. Carl Laurie has at least kicked someone enough to get a yellow card. But we need another goal in this half. We want to be sending the Anfield faithful home faithless. That's gone high and wide. Phillips was closed down by the defence, but Kevin Phillips, you've got to expect him to be doing better in that situation. So we've had 4 shots on goal, 2 on target. Let's see, can this new change of tactics, the long ball, pressing and hard, get it back into them? Oh, Carl Laurie had gone for the overlap there. And we've not had a shot. I feel like we have stemmed the Liverpool tide. They've brought on the unpronounceable guy just to rub it in my face. Easy chance for Risso. Does he have the beating of Nash? That has gone wide. It is time for David Johnson. Oh, Ian Pearce has just scored on the half volley. This is disastrous. David Robertson is having a mare as well. Let's get him off. I mean, look. This has all the feelings of the playoff final again. I mean, George has even scored. I don't know if he scored in that, did he? I think he did score, didn't he? I've tried to block it out, obviously. Oh, Johnson. That's only our first shot of the second half, though. You know what? The long ball has not worked. Let's get that back on mixed. I feel like we're at too high a standard for them to fall for this. If Pearce gets a hat-trick, look at Mullins. That's what he was like me. He's like, this centre-back is not getting a third goal. This could come down to goal difference now. So Liverpool are going to pull within a point with a game in hand. Carlo Nash. We've had a much better second half, but we've had 2 chances that we should have scored from the looks of that. And we scored neither of them. And it's led to us being beaten. Are Liverpool still playing? Oh, they've changed. They've had to change. So we've at least forced them into a change. But we need a system next year for Liverpool. Because that's not going to cut it, is it? Although we have won the passing. So we're still first, but they are favourites now, aren't they? They're right on our shoulders. And what's worse is because of that, Arsenal now look primed to go above us as well. And Carl Laurie is out. Right, we've got Forest. And we're pretty level with Forest in terms of previous games, but they are 18th in the Premiership. So it's a chance for us to bounce back and potentially Get 3 points. Oh, no, they've got Hadi Akinbaye. If you've been here since the start, you know why I'm so destitute to see that. And Arsenal are now first, which doesn't help us. So we have dropped down to second. Dundee, though, with a great showing. Feel for them there. Feel for them. We are back. Johnson's coming in. Edie's going on the bench. Everything else is staying the same as the last game. Don't want to risk any of the newly returning guys. Keats is a 95, so I'm not going to bring him in yet. I'm gonna leave him on the bench. We're going to very fast first half. Hopefully we're going to put Forest away, because they're on the way down. We need to be not messing around with this level of opposition if we want to hold on. It's too late in the season to just be fading away limply now. First 15 minutes looks quite even. Manish looked like he needed to score there, and it's still 0-0 though, so I'm always wary when that happens. Although we've played some great football, at least according to what I've picked up on the scan there. Right, half-time is coming, and it is 1-0. A total fluke! Are you kidding me? Drew lofted the ball 35 yards towards Akinbaye in the area. Akinbaye out-jumped Laurie. Akinbaye got his head to the ball. Akinbaye scored a fluke goal. Half-time. You've got... Right, guys, come on. Not like this. We're not going out like this, are we? Edie, get on there. I'm not having a guy playing a 5. I can't believe I'm relying on Ipswich's Darren Edie to come on and save our chance of the Premier League title. I thought he'd done it there. There was nearly going to be some screaming. Come on. We're doing everything we need to. We've just not scored. They've got a Gary Lunt. I wonder if he's related to Kenny. I feel like the Lunt's haters, if they are. Oh, inches wide. Looked a certain goal. Should have hit the back of the net. Hasn't hit the back of the net. And I'm going with some tinkering here. Manish, I need you up there. I need you guys further up as well. Let's get Parker on for... What is Holland doing? Holland, no. Do you know what? I'm not going to do that because those two are both doing what I need them to. I am going to bring Musto on for Robertson, though. I'm going to say, come on, let's get further forward. I mean, Pep would probably do that, and there's very little difference between me and him. Easy chance for Edie. Still 1-0 down. Adi Akinbaye goal. And what's worse about this is potentially going to keep them in the division. We'll be dealing with him and his fluke goals next year. Hits the even the word stanchion is not cheering me up here. Come on, Carl. I'm like, was Scott Wilson so integral to our success? Hadn't even played recently, prior to being sold. And I know they won't all be home fans, but 24,000 people going home absolutely despondent there. We have gone third. We're in, at least we can't fall below Norwich. But we are in danger of slipping behind Man United. I didn't even mention this when we came in. Most importantly, I have got the Intertoto application in, and we might need that at the minute, the way this is going. Oh, look. John Hartson. Now another player out. Villa have been relegated from the English Premier Division. Everton have won promotion from the First Division. Everton have strolled that. Look, Colin Lee watch won't be happening at the minute. And then Man City. We're now relying on Middlesbrough. And to be fair to Middlesbrough, they've done us a solid there. So this is slipping away. We're now third, and both of our rivals have games in hands. Liverpool have got Watford, who are 6. So that is a tricky challenge. And Arsenal have got Wolves, who are 16th. That is less tricky. This is also upsetting. Right, here is the Arsenal game. I was going to say, if Lee Hughes has scored, we're going to be accused of match fixing. But it's Ivan Rosado. Favour 1 has been done. Right, this could help us out. Gerard Houllier has won the English Premier Division Manager of the Month, so hopefully he's getting the curse. Watford's Christian Daly. They've got Liverpool. And then Derby's Willie Howie. I mean, he's pretty solid, isn't he? Have we checked him before? It's from Partick Thistle. Oh, come on. I know that this is turning into such a disappointing episode. Right, we've not got a game. Arsenal have got Villa. It's too much to hope that they lose that. Liverpool are at home to Watford, so we could maybe get a draw. So, Arsenal have gone second. Liverpool have dismantled Watford. And I'm really sorry, people. This is looking like it's over. Ipswich reserves have lost 3-0. Forest are down. So, thanks for nothing, Forest. And Halifax have set a new record. I've always been a bit of a casual long-distance fan of Halifax just because of Premier Manager 3 on the Amiga. I know it was on PC as well. But we have now got Wolves. I mean, this will get us back into second, and we need this to have any hope of keeping the title challenge alive. We need this game. Now, we need to get rid of Hollands. We need to get rid of Laurie. We need to get rid of Hartson. Everyone else is on 100, so they can stay. So Scally is going to come in. Keats is ready to come back. I don't know why you've got such low morale, other than the fact that we've thrown the league away. I get that's a bit disappointing. We need a forward here. Stan. It's time to step forward, mate. And let's get Ruddy on the bench. It's time for Musto to come off. Cook's going to come in. Musto is going to go off for a little bit of time in the reserves. I think I'm happy with that. Jarman's also heading back to the reserves. Right. Away at Molyneux. Here we go. Collymore! That man hates Wolves with a passion, even in virtual form. He's not played all year. It's his first Premiership goal. He was living snorting and snarling, not that type of snorting, like a dog, ready to get out there. Put me among the Wolves, Masio. I bloody love Stan Collymore. Stanny boy. We're going to keep this on fast. Collymore hat-trick. Yes, thank you. Let's get Parker on for Risso, because I can't be risking any red cards or any suspensions. They've brought Hughes on. We might have started, actually. I didn't even check their team. That's how despondent I am. All the things I try and tell myself mentally to do are falling away, but we are 2-0 up. Ref points at the spot. Why is Robertson taking the penalty when Collymore is on a hat-trick? This is why I'm happy for him to go off to Sunderland. You should have passed that to Stan. Why is my captain not getting involved there? Right, let's get Parker. This is punishment. Hayden, get off here. Want to have a word with you, mate. Let's get Cook on for Johnson, and let's switch these two around. Your job now is you're just feeding Stan. That is more like it. That is more like it. Come on, boys. 2 games left. Can they catch us with it when we win? No, they can't catch us, right. So it's going to put pressure on us if they win this, when they win this. 4-0. Carl, Bobich and York. Obviously, it's not Andy. If you're new, it is Joe. Derby off to the cup final. Liverpool versus Arsenal. I feel like Liverpool winning that would be the best thing for us. Carlo Nash, man. This guy. But what is he so good at? He's got good jumping and heading, but he scored a half volley against us, didn't he? He's got shooting of 14. Did he get a lot of goals? He's barely scored in this save prior to going to Liverpool and becoming like one of the top scorers in the Premier League. He must be in the top 20 with that. We've got Leeds. We've had some tricky times versus Leeds, but then we put them away pretty comfortably this year. Laurie is back. Right, Carl Laurie is going on the left. Scally is staying on the right. So Carl Laurie is actually going to be on the team sheet for a change. Collymore is staying in. Phillips is coming onto the bench for Petarudi. And that is what we are going with. So I mentioned this, but then didn't follow up on it. 4.7 million we sold Scott Wilson to Sunderland. I think I said Aston Villa before, but yeah, he's gone Sunderland. And they needed him because they were in that little battle for one stage. But that's not really why we're here, are we? We need to get on with this. Right, very fast. Ipswich versus Leeds. Manishi. Let's see how Carl Laurie does. He's been such a solid contributor on the right. Let's see what he does on the left. Hopefully he wasn't at fault for that. And this half is zipping by. Can we get any more Collymore magic? We're doing a good half. They've barely had a sniff here. Collymore's being booked though, so that is putting him at risk of coming off at half-time. If John Hartson had been playing in that last game, he would have taken that penalty as well. I feel like he would have given it to Stan. You guys, you've got another 15 minutes to fix this. Oh, Alan Smith. Is he still trying to leave? And now here he is, realising what a big move this could be to impress us and end up at Portman Road. It's only their third shot, isn't it? Only their second shot on target even. That is upsetting. This has been such an upsetting episode. Sorry to ruin everyone's Fridays if you're watching this on Football Friday. Oh, Collymore, he was through there. We need Phillips. Phillips, get out there. Need 2 goals. Collymore heads towards goal, but it's still 2-1. Oh, Richard Wright's playing a 5. Their goalkeeper's on a 7. We have scored though. Phillips has scored. We are back in. I was so despondent that I didn't even realise that was us that had scored. But it's Kevin Phillips' 18th goal of the season. And we've got a chance again here. I wish their goalkeeper would stop saving stuff. He's still on a 7. I'm worried that we're facing super keeper territory. Right. Mullins. Let's do it. We did it before. We're doing it again. Manish has scored. I'm going to get Am I going to get Parker on? No, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave me. Tell you what, I'm going to bring Cook on. Cook for Mullins. Mullins is playing a 6. Much more attacking. 20 shooting. Good pace. Good crossing. Get him on the set pieces. Let's get him on. Come on, Ipswich. Not like this. What a disappointing last 5 minutes of the game. Final whistle. It's gone at Portman Road. 1-1. We have dominated that. But without our big goal-scoring units, we've failed to get going. Oh, and look at this. This is so upsetting. Liverpool have drawn 0-0 with Arsenal. We have drawn 2-2 with Leeds. And we've gone third because Man United have just wiggled their way into second place with 1 game to go on goal difference. So the title is not up yet. If Liverpool win their game in hand, we're cooked. But we are in danger of slipping to 4th. We've not even got to the result. How low I am now sitting in my chair tells you all you need to know. Liverpool have beaten Leeds 2-1 and they have won the Premier League. Oh, this guy, Morten Heldgaard, couldn't stop saving shots versus us. He's played a 5 against them. They didn't even need Ian Pearce to score. They went 1-0 up. Oh, Dean Crow. So, the title is gone, I'm afraid. We've got 1 game left versus Watford. We are still going to watch it because we're going to see. Let me sit up. We're going to see where we finish. Darren Eadie, there'll be no winner's medal for him, and he's completed his loan and he's gone back to Real Madrid. Let's see what he did in the end. He only started 1 game. He only scored 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.25 rating, 7 substitute appearances. I thank him for his time. He was a contributor when we needed it. But has he contributed us to us finishing 4th, 3rd, or 2nd? Justin, it's not the time. I'm already mad at you. It's not the time for you. Here we go. Final day of the season. Leeds versus Arsenal. Liverpool doesn't matter now. They've got Birmingham. We are away at Watford, and Man United have got Norwich. All the relegation places are decided. It is just this little finishing order. It's the final day of the season. We're going to keep it on fast throughout because this is the final episode. Coming up after this episode, there will be no Monday episode as usual. Might be something else in the spot. And the reason there's going to be no Monday episode is the next episode is going to be the season wrap and the second ever manager's press conference. So if you want to get a question in to the manager's press conference, just use the tag or make it clear that it's a question, address it to me. That'll give me time to get them all collated, give you guys, because last time I did it, some people missed out who would have wanted to answer one. Andy Johnson has scored. I'm too busy talking about my press conference schedule to even care, because we're going to finish 4th. So feel free to talk about our complete lack of bottle, and are we going to try and bring in anyone who wants to win over the summer? Oh, Woodgate, a man who turned us down to go to Watford. Brilliant. I'm so mad at these idiots. I'm not mad at John Hartson. He's the only one who cares, it feels like. Get in there, John. He's looked over at the bench and been like, lads, he's fuming. We better sort this out. Still got David Johnson starting. Just dawned on me, should have put Phillips back in as a starter, but Johnson is Ipswich through and through. If anyone deserves to play in Europe for us, it is that man after his reconciliation tour. Ovendale with a save. 2-1 up. I know they're not a bad team, Watford, but It's been so disappointing how we've drifted away. If we continue this form into next year, we are not going to last very long in the prestigious European competition that we get placed in. And I'm desperate to win a cup now that I've seen that the Cup Winners' Cup is still in this. I love the Cup Winners' Cup. Right. David off. Kevin on. Stan is ready. Stan on standby. Let's do it. I'm not even waiting. Those two you've had 45 minutes. Let's give these guys 45 minutes. Collymore is another one who cares. So I feel like he deserves this. This could be the last ever game we see of him in Ipswich Blue. Oh, Phillips. Right. Let's hit pause. Latest scores. Arsenal 0-0. Liverpool dismantling them. I always forget that this is actually here. Where are Man United are 1-1. This is making this even more frustrating. I can't remember. So what's that going to do to us? United are drawing. We are drawing. Arsenal drawing. So we are losing. So we are going to go. We're going to fall fourth. We've got a chance of second here, and we're going to end up fourth. Unless we can get 2 goals. We've already used 2 subs. It's just not happening for us, is it? Great football by Ipswich, but we're still 2-1 down. All I can do here is I'm going to try short, hard pressing. Let's go for a true 3-man midfield. I feel like I kill a midfielder to come off the bench or to be starting and pushing for Mullins' place. Maybe even taking Manish's place, as well as he has done. Pushing him to a rotational option is something we need to be thinking about over the summer. Oh, come on. Paul Kitson, that must clinch it for Watford. They seem content to play in their own half now. We have thrown this away. We have absolutely thrown this away. I can't even bring myself to click on the latest scores because it doesn't matter. We're going to finish fourth. And coming into the year, fourth would have been such a huge achievement, especially with the amount of goals that we got from the strikers. And now Huppy is injured. So let's bring Parker on for him. Let's get Mullins into that spot. No, I tell you what, let's get Scally into that spot. Spin those 2 around. Not that it matters. There's only 4 minutes left. We're going to do a little walk over to the away fans and give them a clap. But this feels like such a disappointment. This feels like a bigger downer than last year because we have absolutely bottled that. We've come third. Has one of those teams lost? Arsenal only drew, so we've actually got superior goal difference to them. So we've come third in the Premier League, 1 point behind Man United. And look at my face. Look how unhappy I am. We've been awarded 4.5 million. That's cheered me up a little bit for finishing third in English Premier Division. And like, that's not about me. I don't know who Gareth Graham is. I like that he wants to win, though. He wants to win enough to commit that many fouls. Southend and Crystal Palace. So there we are, people. That is it. Sadly, we've come third when we had the title right there. We've got a new record league position, though. And like I said, I'm sure when I go away and maybe get some questions for the manager's press conference and we do a bit of a review, I'll be in a happier mood. But I'd come into this full of optimism that we were potentially going to get a historic Premier League title with Ipswich. We've got one with Man United on Premier Manager 99. We've got a League Cup. We had a playoff final appearance for Division 3, technically it was, with Swansea, and those are our honours. And we won the championship, didn't we? So we've got to give ourselves credit for that. and we won the championship with QPR. So I've cheered myself up a little bit. We've got so much success, I'm forgetting some of it. But there we go. Let's just click through these messages. European champions, Dundee United, not champions, semi-finalists, weren't they? Oh, and now I'm just like, oh no, was that Dundee United or was that Dundee? Sorry to the people of Dundee for confusing your teams. I'm good. I'm fine. Apology rescinded because it's not needed. Has he been their actual starting goalkeeper this year? No, he's not. It's been Gallagher, who is off somewhere. He's moving to... of course he's moving to Liverpool. They've got Paul Konchesky. How old is he? Not very old, but very dreadful. How have they got to the final? They've got Tim Sherwood. He must be loving it up there. Who's their strikers? How have these got to a European semi-final? Who did they play? Olympiakos. FC Kuziev from Finland. It sounds like someone's FIFA Ultimate Team. Let's be honest. Bastia from France, obviously. Decent tie, that. And Valencia. They've only played about 4 games. Have I missed one? I want to be in that competition. You only play 6 games, get a trophy. Anyway, people, I'm going to try and get over the disappointment of not being in the European Cup Winners' Cup by saying thank you to everyone who's joined us for this journey, who's been watching the episodes, liking the episodes and commenting. This is a chance to get a question from yourself into the manager's press conference that's going to be next Friday. World Cup Wednesday, we'll be back Wednesday. We'll probably have something on Monday in place of this, but I'm not going to have time to collate the questions, as I have said. We've got the 1,000 subscriber episode that I need to think of and plan, so maybe we'll have something along those lines, or maybe we'll just do some Sky Sports football or something like that. But thank you to everyone who's been joining us. Sorry for the way that this episode has gone. I'm going to go off upstairs, make a cup of tea, and go stand in the garden in silence for roughly 45 minutes to 4 hours to get over this.